When it comes about like making a product for like making a prototype for your product, this is called a mock-up, right? This is basically an idea that we have. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And we're actually gonna like Google it, just so like the people that are not familiar with this process can get like a good picture of what this looks like. Okay, I'll just gonna like I'll leave it there. But basically, this video is gonna be about like how to create a prototype for your product. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is like you're gonna get a piece of paper, okay, and like you're gonna be able to like write down and like draw exactly what you should have in mind. Like this is, do not underestimate this because like this is very powerful. Like our minds are like very creative, and like before we go like hire some kind of designer to like to for them to do our like 3D printing on a computer, we should have like a very good idea of what we want. Okay, so this is when you should get just like a plain piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, and be like, okay, so what exactly do I want? And this is gonna sound very familiar with like arts and crafts when we were in school. This is basically how this is gonna look like, okay? Yeah, just like this. We're gonna just like get a piece of paper and like be able to like draw our product on that paper and see what it looks like, okay? Especially if we have like, if we're on our way to like, if we're like negotiating with our Chinese manufacturers, if there's like a language barrier right there, and they have like, you know, if they don't understand what you're saying, if you don't understand what they're saying, this is very helpful because, I mean, if they are able to like look at it, that's fine. That's all they need, you know. They should not need like anything else. And then they're gonna be like, oh, okay, we can help you, or we cannot help you. Okay, so like this is part of what this all should look like. Once you like got on a piece of paper, you're gonna be able to like, okay, see, this is what I want. I mean, it doesn't have to look like this perfect, obviously, because we're not like, I mean, at least I'm not a graphic designer, right? So we're gonna be able to like at least get a like a decent picture of what we want, and we have to like translate that from here to like on a piece of paper, right? Once you have that, you're gonna be I mean, there's a lot of websites, but like I can, I mean, I'm sure you guys are familiar with like Fiverr.com. It's basically a marketplace for like services, and you can hire a designer for like really cheap to make you a mock-up, to make you a prototype on a computer. Okay, so this is something that's gonna be on a PDF or something like that. This is something that you're gonna be able to like send to your manufacturer, to your business partner, to that company that's gonna you know, maybe create a packaging for you. Like they will create a box for you. That's exactly the people you want to send this to. So the way this works is that they're gonna ask you, hey, what exactly do you want? Like, do you have a picture of what you want? And this is exactly why you should get on a piece of paper and like draw this, okay? Because that's gonna be part of it. That's gonna be part of the process, and you know, you cannot do this without this first, okay? So that's why it's in order. Also, like this is gonna be able to like help you get a really good sample, you know, because like if you get a sample and it's not what you want, it's because like just that manufacturer, the only thing they are doing is like selling you stuff that, you know, they are probably selling the same stuff to like, you know, all their clients that are like just like you are asking about like, hey, what can I get? And you know, are just asking about familiar, like similar stuff. Okay, so if you get on a piece of paper, you're gonna be able to like differentiate yourself, like stand out, and be like, hey, this is what I want. I mean, there's a base of the product, right? But you're gonna be like, I have no interest in like selling the same thing that everyone is selling. This is how I'm gonna differentiate my product. Okay, so on the piece of paper, you're gonna be like, okay, this is what I want, and you know, you're gonna like point out exactly why you are different, and then you're gonna be like, hey, you know, I mean, whoever you hire here on Fiverr, you're gonna like send this paper, send this like, I mean, not physically, but you can just like attach it on the order here on Fiverr, and you can be like, hey, this is exactly how I want my product to look like, and they're gonna do it for you. Okay, so they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, so like you have to tell them, hey, make sure that like this part of the product is visible, you know, like because that's like the main part, that's like the main goal of like be different and like not sell what everybody is selling. Okay, so this is when you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so hey, just make sure that you know, you just don't like, I don't get like a pretty basic generic prototype. Instead, I want to get like a personal, like a private, like a unique sample of my prototype, of my mock-up, and that's gonna help you with like get a sample that you're gonna be able to sell. Okay, because like if you're not straightforward, if you're not bold here, you're not gonna get anywhere. Okay, so like you have to be like very specific. That's why in previous videos we've talked about like a piece of paper that we should fill out with our details, okay, with like what we want to sell, how we want to sell it, and stuff like that. So basically, when we have the mock-up, when we have like the prototype, it should be exactly the, I mean, not the piece of paper, because like obviously we're not perfect, but like people that you know, do this for a living, this should be the closest thing to perfection. Like if you can imagine your product, you can translate that on a piece of paper, and it's not gonna be perfect, obviously, because we're not pros at this, but like the people that are pros at this, 3D printing on Fiverr.com, I mean, honestly, this is usually like very cheap, but you can just like filter this. And on Fiverr, honestly, you get what you pay for. So you're gonna be so if you pay, like if you find something really cheap, you're most likely gonna get like a cheap mock-up, a cheap result, a cheap prototype. Okay, just like everything in life, honestly. So don't be cheap on like you know, on your mock-up. Instead, like try to find something that's you know, I mean, something that's not $5 or $10, not, you know, so because like I mean, probably like $35, $45, $50 would work. See, I really like this. Like the more professional the like the profile looks like, the better. And that's gonna be able to like point you in the right direction. So right now you have like a you know, again, just kind of like a recap. You have like a really good picture of what this looks like, and then you're gonna be able to like translate that on a piece of paper, and then translate that, yeah, just like that, and then translate that onto a 3D printer. Okay, so that's how this is gonna look like. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to get in touch with us. Again, this is Oscar from MC One Step. We help Amazon brands start and grow their brand, listing images, conversion rate, and much more. So if you need help with any of that, feel free to visit our website and schedule a call with us. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and please take care. Thank you.